I hate to tell you this, but your logo sucks. This is a good logo. So cute! Why? Because they know what they're doing when it comes to making a logo. Do you? It's okay if you don't, because that's what we're gonna go over today. Let's get right to it. Now, for that logo, what are we doing? Well, I wanna tell you, there are some things that you absolutely need to not do, because if you do these things, you are just going to blend in. You are going to look like every other Tom, Dick, and Harry out there, and we don't want you to have no Tom, Dick, and Harry. No, we want you to stand out. So I'm going to take you in with me, and I want to show you a little something. Come here. I want to show you some brands and some logo options, and let's see what works and what doesn't. But even before I do that, I want to show you how intentional everything I'm doing is, because I am branding. This video reflects my branding. So I always wear light colors. I have coffee if I can. I have a candle if I can. And I even bought this because it reflects my brand colors. My brand colors are very neutral with a little slight pop of pink. Everything I do is intentional. And I even picked an intentional shirt, which it's from Goodnight John Boy. It's a 70s club in St. Pete, and I love it. It's awesome, and they know what's up with their branding. So cute that I had to buy it. Why? Because they branded themselves really well, and I was like, I'll wear that, and now I'm marketing for free for them. Actually, I paid them to market for them because, ba-bam, free business. They're not sponsoring me. I'm just telling you, they did really good marketing, so I wanted you to see it. Anyway, I digress. Let's look at some logos, shall we? Okay, I have gone onto the Googles and I have pulled up different types of businesses and what their logos might look like. So I started with HVAC because this one cracks me up. Every single time I see a local HVAC company, do you know what color their logo is? It's blue with hints of red or orange. Every time. And when I went to Google and wrote HVAC company logo, do you know what came up? Imagine. So if you scroll through, you see they're all blue with some red and hints of orange. So if you are an HVAC company, you are not going to stand out with these colors. You're just not. Now, of course, you want people to know, hey, you are an HVAC person. So it wouldn't be bad to use some of these colors, but look at what Supreme Air Conditioning and Heating did. I don't even know if they're real or not, but they used a blue that's not quite the HVAC blue. Now, the polar bear doesn't fully make sense, so I kind of like the polar bear idea, maybe with the more traditional colors, or the teal with the HVAC symbols. But if you want to stand out, you have to do something that's going to stand out from your competitors. So what I recommend, if you have an HVAC business, is pull a color like this teal, or all shades of red and orange kind of blend together, unless you have one that really, really pops, like pink. And then you could take the fire and the AC, but use teal or use some other color that really stands out and pops. Maybe a purple. You never see purple, but that reflects cool to me. So think about the feeling you want your customers to have and then change it up from the norm. All right, next we're going to coffee shops. Hoo-hoo, browns, baby. Browns and browns and browns for days. Am I right? Oh, except for Starbucks, of course, that's green, but then there's always some greens in there too. So if you have a coffee shop and you want to stand out, you've got to get away from browns. Now, of course, browns are cozy and comfortable, and I get that. And you probably want to reflect something cozy and comfortable, but you have to find a way to do that doesn't just blend in, because not one of these have popped really, right? I mean, you're looking at the same things I am. Oh, I found one that kind of popped. It's a pink. It's still a calm color. It also has an espresso cat. I want that. I mean, obviously this isn't really a logo, I don't think, but it's showing you options. You have to think outside of the box if you want to stand out from the competition. Let's look at marketing companies, right? Oh, very techie. Super, super techie. Oh, wow. Do you guys live in, God, what the heck is that? I went to make a joke and I couldn't even think of. Do you guys live in Silicon Valley? Shocker. All of these are super, super techie. Whereas if you look at my marketing logo, oh, I should pull that up. Boom. Actually, I'm deciding between four, but It is gold and sparkly because I am gold and sparkly. And my marketing company is called Light Up Marketing, and I want people to light up in their business. So I want them to stand out. So that's why I have golds, because it's reflective of light. Now we're going to look at repair shops. This one actually has a bit more fun because there's different decades that these logos represent, but there's still a lot of wrenches. A lot of wrenches and gears. That seems to be the way that these stand out. But look at this one's got an engine. Like, that one's a little bit different, although blacks are very common. Lots of blacks and things like that. But also, like, this one's classic because it has this cool garage color. So there is a bit more variety in the automotive industry. But like, this looks like every automotive thing I've ever seen. This one still uses red, but it stands out a little bit. This, basic. You see, you can kind of use your eye to figure out what stands out. This skull definitely stands out. And what doesn't? This same old gear that I've seen 1,000 times in other ways as I've been scrolling through. So you want to find colors. Oh, this one kind of pops to me. This one definitely pops, but I'm not sure that it's a mechanic or a construction worker or a guy that works on a train. I just don't know. So you have to think about all of that stuff when you see it. Oh, this one stands out. I want that guy. And he kind of looks hot, so I'm biased. My husband's a mechanic and he is hot, so that reminds me of him. Anyway, whatever your business is, go in and type in your business logo and look at what comes up a lot. Look at what stands out and let that help you to think of something. One more that I like, it's chiropractor logo. Can you imagine what it's going to be? I bet you can guess before I even show you. Of course it's going to be a spine. Duh! All the spines. Which, I mean, this does say chiropractor to me. So it makes sense to use a spine because it instantly, you know, oh, that's a chiropractor. But I still would try to make colors or something that stands out a little bit. Like, look, they made this spine a tree. That's different. This one uses rainbow colors, so that definitely pops a bit more. A lot of chiropractors use a swirl in their logo. Just find a way to make it stand out. That's the point. You want to find a way to stand out above all these people. Now, if you are building a business, but you're feeling a little bit burnt out and you're not exactly sure how to keep going so that you can actually build a thriving and successful business, you are in luck, because I just did an entire series on burnout and how to avoid it and things that you can do to keep fueling yourself so that you stay out of burnout, so that you stay in success. And I think the best place to start is this video here. So check that out.